Tech is one of the best things that has happened to Africa. It has given birth to a lot of young millionaires and billionaires on the continent. Believe me, this is the new oil money. The tech industry has grown in ways that you can't even believe. For instance, as of 2021, a research was carried out and it showed that software developers on the continent were over 700,000. This is just one aspect of tech. Now, this same research also showed that Nigeria, Egypt, and South Africa have the largest tech talent pools, and also countries like Kenya, Morocco, and Ghana are trying to catch up. Now, if you're considering a career in the tech space to start making currencies like dollars and pounds, here are some to consider. First on the list is web development. Like the name suggests, web development is a tech skill that involves the creation and development of websites and web applications. It is one of the most known tech skills around the world, and also one of the most sought after and lucrative. People make a lot of money from creating websites for businesses and organizations. You can jump into that as well. The best part of this is that if you start learning today, in the next 6 months, you'll be able to start cashing out big time. This process might take a while. It's not easy. But then when you start making money, it will cover up for the longer hours and the hard work. There's one aspect of web development that people make so much money from, and yet no one is really talking about it. This is the creation of apps and websites to sell them. I know that the process of selling them may be a little bit difficult, but with platforms like Flipper and with a good site or app, it won't be that difficult for you to find buyers. And yes, it will be worth it at the end of the day. The second tech skill you can jump into is web design. If you're not conversant with tech and many of its terminologies, you would wonder why web development is different from web design. I've talked about web development already. And now here is what web design is. For web design, you will be more concerned with the user interface and general user experience than you will be with the coding and other things that make it work. So for an already created or developed web page, web design beautifies and makes the usage easier and stress-free. And there is also a huge wealth of money in web designing. The good thing about this is that it is not very stressful and it pays real good. Before I go to the next, let me add that you can decide to also learn UX UI, which is user interface design. I know a lot of young people who make money from this very easily. For you to excel in this, all you have to do is to be a creative individual, have the willingness to learn for a few months, and congrats, you are in business. Another very easy thing you can learn in the tech space and earn good amount of money is copywriting. A lot of people take this one for granted. But then, a lot of young people in Africa are cashing out by being copywriters. It is one of the easiest ways to make money online, most especially when what you want is a side gig. I'm not saying you can't do this full time, but a lot of times you need an extra source of income. If you're asking me for a tech business idea that you can start in Africa almost immediately, copywriting is what I'll advise you because it is one skill that does not require any coding or programming. With copywriting, what you will need to do is to sell products or services by just writing. Your role is to make sales and revenue for whatever business that employs you by writing. Some of this job's description is researching, writing, proofreading texts and articles with the aim of advertising. Another way you can make money through tech in Africa is by becoming a video editor. You might be wondering how this can fetch you money in the tech space. So let me put you through. If you look at TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and many other social media platforms, you will realize that videos are the order of the day and everyone is becoming an influencer. The problem is that most of these influencers do not have any video editing skills and are looking for people who will do the job for them and get paid for it. This is where you can come in. Your job requirement will entail the assembling of images and video shots to create a well-curated and creative video. So apart from this social media guys, even websites and online businesses have realized that people actually prefer videos to writings, so are now gradually joining the video production line, which actually gives you more opportunity as a video editor. One key ability video editors should have is the attention to detail. So in case you want to be a video editor, you have to pay attention to every detail. The good thing about becoming a video editor is that you can learn this skill in just 4 months and you will still be good at it. The next is also linked to social media, but in a bigger way. Africans are making money becoming social media managers. If you're a lover of social media and you can't help but always be online, you want to be on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram all the time, then this is another way for you to make money by becoming a social media manager for brands and businesses. There are many businesses and companies all over the world that have social media handles but do not have people to manage their social media pages. Now, this is where I want you to come in. All you need to do is to learn more about how to manage a social media platform, and you can come in to handle it for them. They need people to keep the platforms active by always posting and replying their DMs. Apart from companies, there are also celebrities, entrepreneurs, and other very busy people who want other people to keep their social media pages active by always posting. These individuals will pay you good money just for you to do that. In Africa, a lot of people manage social media accounts as a full-time job, and some as a side hustle. Now, the next tech skill I'd advise you to take that pays well is SEO Consulting. If you've never heard of SEO, what it means is basically search engine optimization. It is a fast-growing tech skill that Africans are sleeping on. As an SEO consultant, your job is to assist website owners and bloggers to improve their traffic organically. So basically, you would be required to advise clients on what they need to do to improve their search ranking and get more traffic to their websites and blogs. You will also be expected to carry out tasks such as researching keywords, running website traffic analysis, and ensuring the overall improvement of the website. You also need to get yourself familiar with a lot of these SEO tools, such as RF and SEMrush, and also how to take advantage of Google tools such as Analytics and Search Console. Like I said, this isn't a new skill, but a lot of Africans aren't exploring it. But hey, those who are totally reaping great benefits from it. Did you expect to see something about artificial intelligence on this list? It is the next one I will suggest that you look into. AI is taking over the tech world, and Africa isn't left out. The use of AI in many industries and walks of life has become so rampant that if you're not on it, you'll be missing out a lot. AI can be used for many things, ranging from advertisements to creating written content, and even carrying out projects and assignments. There are also many AI-created images on the internet these days, and you don't even need to be in the tech industry to create these images. In this tech field, there are varying aspects which are useful in different industries. Some can fit perfectly in the ads industry, while others for healthcare, banking, finance, and so much more. With expert knowledge on how to take advantage of these various AI tools, you will be open to a lot of opportunities of creating amazing works. I mean, Uganda already prides itself as an AI hub. While in 2021, Ghana was the first African country to introduce degrees in AI. Another career worth considering in the tech industry is data analysis. So many Africans have bought into the process of getting raw data and converting this data into information that will be used for many decisions. This is what is known as data analysis. These data are used in answering questions, testing hypotheses, and confirming or disproving theories. There are different ways you can use in collecting data, and the use of certain tools such as spreadsheet, SPSS, and Excel come into play. So if you're good with any of these, you're halfway in. With the many raw data in the cyberspace, there is a growing need for them to be translated into information that could be useful. The need for more data analysts have also grown rapidly, and Africans who have taken to this niche have been making good money from it, and so can you. And to end the list, I have digital marketing for you. On the list of top tech skills in Africa, Digital marketing is actually one of the most convenient and utilized. It certainly isn't easy though. Digital marketers come in to help with marketing strategies and everything in between the production of a good or service to its eventual arrival to the customers. Basically, a digital marketer employs the use of websites, web application, mobile devices, social media, search engines, as well as other digital tools in order to promote and sell products and services. In Africa, this skill is what many call the hot cake tech skill. This is why in Africa, you would most likely meet at least 2 digital marketers in a crowd of 10 individuals. It is one of the most complex skills ever because as a digital marketer, you have to utilize almost all other tech skills in order for you to achieve your aim. Most times, they have to design and develop web applications, serve as data analysts, SEO consultants, as well as media managers. As a digital marketer, you can actually make quite a fortune for yourself and can take on as many projects as your scheduling allows you. So which of these tech skills tickles your fancy? Can you guess which and how many I'm fluent in? Let me know your response in the comment section. But don't forget, like, share, comment, and subscribe.